Cash Converters started out in Perth in Western Australia in 1984, and Pete had got a video of Cash Converters, and I was watching this video and thinking, nobody really aspires to wanting to get into the second-hand industry, the pawnbroking industry or the money lending industry. It's not an aspirational industry in any way, shape or form, but it made so much sense in the new South Africa. We were effectively creating a marketplace for people to sell their unwanted goods and other people to buy those goods in an environment that's professional, that's well lit, merchandised professionally, shop fitted professionally with professional staff members and guarantees.
And I think what really also tweaked our imagination was the fact that it was built on a franchise business. Not only did we see the concept, but we saw a wonderful opportunity to develop entrepreneurs, to put people into business in a structured environment. And at that point in time, the franchise industry in South Africa was completely underdeveloped compared to today, and completely underdeveloped in context of the rest of the world at that point in time. So for us, it was sort of a double excitement. It was the franchising concept, and it was also the concept of bringing a upmarket retail concept to something which really hadn't been done particularly well in South Africa and the rest of the world. A lot of our franchise growth came from the bank manager, the cousin, the uncle, the sister, the friend, which was really exciting. It was good for us because we were comfortable to see that people who bought into our vision, our dream, which we'd brought from Australia, we're happy to become part of it.
Generally, franchisees coming to us are coming to us and investing pretty much their total life savings into this business, not only from a money point of view, but also from an emotional point of view. And more often than not, the whole family gets involved in this. So it talks very much to that family environment within the context of those people that own the business. And the spillover to that is that the people that shop in our business are family as well. So you'll find a 5-year-old in there all the way up to granny at 85. There's something interesting and exciting in every aspect of our business.
I think also what's wonderful in the Cash Converters franchise network is the family spirit and concept is so much between the franchisees as well. The spirit and the sharing of information and the caring and just that spirit of working together is truly remarkable and really, really fantastic. New franchisees coming into the network have often commented how quickly they feel part of the family. And for us, that's really special and really fantastic, and is really what the philosophy of the family just extends everywhere into our business.
And I think testimony to the long-term sustainability of this business and the way that we go about franchising is the fact that our first franchisee is still with us. The success of the business is based on the success of the individual franchisee. So each one of these franchisees that are coming on board with us today needs to be as successful as the original franchisees with us. So what does a new franchisee get when they come on board with us? At a very high level, it's a total turnkey operation. We'll take you from where you are today to effectively opening your Cash Converter franchise and hold your hand all the way through that process. We have a team that specialize in site selection and lease negotiation for our new franchisees. And Cash Converters has built up such credibility over the years that landlords are in fact approaching us and are desirous of putting a Cash Converters into their particular property because they know that this is a sustainable long-term business and they pay their rent on the 1st of every month. Our national sales manager is on a daily basis raising cash for our new franchisees. We generally suggest that they don't raise more than half of the funds necessary. And we put business plans together for our new franchisees. We approach the banks on their behalf. And all things being equal, there should be no reason why a new franchisee coming into our business shouldn't get funded by any one of the banks.
Integral to the Cash Converters concept is legal compliance. We have point of sale systems, our entire IT point of sale system, as well as our operational systems are geared around the Second-Hand Goods Act. We have ensured that our stores comply with the Consumer Protection Act. It is absolutely crucial and critical from a brand perspective that at all times we comply with the letter and the spirit of the law. And we don't see that as a problem. We see it as fundamental to our organisation.
And we wouldn't get the likes of the northern suburbs housewife in Johannesburg or the southern suburbs housewife in Cape Town coming into our stores with her family if they felt that we weren't doing the business with honesty and integrity, if they felt that the stock that was in our stores was stolen. So we differentiate ourselves from 98% of the industry by positioning philosophically where we're going to trade. This would never have become a 20-year-old business if we didn't have that type of philosophical departure point to it. just if you have the money and you want to come and buy in here, if you don't fit the profile, you're not going to get in the front door. And that's critically important to us. It's an owner-operated business. The person needs to be a people's person. They need to have previous business experience, it's really important. They've got to be a trader, they've got to be street smart, they've got to understand people, they've got to be able to both communicate, manage, motivate, drive their staff, because that's critically important. Their staff are the front end of our business effectively. They're interfacing with our consumers every day. And our franchisees need to be managing that process. They need to be motivating that team daily, ensuring that we do deliver a high level of service to our consumers constantly.
The trust that consumers have in the Cash Converters brand in this country is always amazing. When somebody does a cash advance with us, they are leaving their precious item in our care for a period of 30 days with the expectation that when they come back and give the store the money, they're going to get their product back, their precious Rolex watch, their jewelry, their TV, their laptop, doesn't matter what it is. Consumers, generally speaking, come back to Cash Converters on a regular basis. They either come back because they know we're a great source of providing them with cash when they need cash for various reasons. Likewise, they know they can always find a bargain at Cash Converters. Buying the customer, doing all the deals, satisfy the customer. If you get that right, you will be a successful franchisee and you will make lots of money, and you will have a business that is so much a part of the community.
And I've always suggested to people when they do come to look to us to get involved in the business that there's really one constituency that they absolutely need to go and interview, and that is our existing franchisees. And there's one question you need to ask them. If they had the choice again, what would they do? Would they buy a Cash Converters or wouldn't they? And on the basis of that, you'll get a very good indication as to whether this business is for you, or whether this business is successful, and whether you want to actually take on the challenge and join the family.